Hello, my beautiful people. I am Professor Olubukola Adenubi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever imagined a Nigeria where cattle no longer block highways, where farmers and herders no longer fight over grazing lands, and where meat and milk are not luxury items but everyday essentials? Sounds like a dream, right? Well, maybe not for long. Open grazing is a centuries-old practice in several countries, especially Nigeria, among Fulani herders who travel across the country with their cattle. This method is rooted in culture and tradition, but today that practice is running into big problems. Conflicts are on the rise, especially in states like Benue, Plateau, and Southwest region. Crops are destroyed, lives are lost in reprisal attacks, and communities are displaced. Then there's insecurity, banditry, cattle rustling, and even kidnappings. Let's not forget the cattle themselves. Long treks mean poor health, low milk yield, and stress. On average, a Nigerian cow gives just 1 to 2 liters of milk per day, compared to 20 to 30 liters in some countries using cattle ranching. Yes, cattle ranching, a system where cattle are raised on large fenced land with controlled feeding, water, and veterinary care. Countries like the US, Brazil, and Argentina have used ranching for decades, and their beef and dairy industries are thriving. In Nigeria, ranching remains a controversial and underdeveloped idea. So is it just a myth, or could it be our future? Nigeria's population is booming. With over 220 million mouths to feed, demand for meat and milk is higher than ever. Importing food is too expensive, especially with a weakened naira. We need local solutions. Cattle ranching could boost productivity, create jobs, and attract investments to rural communities. We have a few success stories to tell. Obudu Cattle Ranch in Cross River State, where I did my National Youth Service, which is a tourist center now. Shonga Farms in Kwara State, and private ranches in Oyo, Ogun, and Nasarawa states. So ranching is not a fantasy, it's already happening, just not fast or wide enough. Sadly, ranching in Nigeria faces real challenges. Land is a major issue. In many areas, land rights are complex, involving families, communities, and governments. Setting up a ranch is quite expensive. You need a large expanse of land, fencing, boreholes, feed, veterinary care, and security. There is also the fear of Nigerian breeds of cattle adaptability, not forgetting culture. For many herders, cattle movement is more than economics. It's their identity. Forcing change may spark some form of resistance. Lastly, insecurity in some northern regions makes it risky for local and foreign investors. So what's the way forward? First, government support is very crucial. Loans, grants, subsidies, and provision of basic infrastructure can help farmers transition to ranching. It is hoped that the newly established Federal Ministry of Livestock Development will be enabled to drive economic growth through modernized livestock farming. Second, many herders and agripreneurs don't know how ranching works. We need periodic training programs and demonstration farms. Third, research institutes and universities can help with improved breeding, forage production, pasture management, and disease prevention programs. Finally, we need to respect culture, work with communities and traditional rulers, as dialogue is key. Let's stop asking if cattle ranching can work and start asking when we'll make it work. Though cattle ranching is a long journey, it may be a step in the right direction for conflict reduction, improved livestock production, more value chain jobs, environmental protection, and national peace. Do you think ranching is the future of livestock in Nigeria? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more engaging topics.